On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Welcome back to New Dram Drinker. We again are opening another door on the calendar, day number 4. We've had 3 cracking drams so far, haven't we? We've really enjoyed them.
So far.
Yeah, really liked them. So
when you're expecting, I was 100% expecting it to be the other way. I was fully expecting to slag this thing off, to be honest. But I've been impressed so far. Yeah, I've been really impressed.
definitely.
To the point where I'm quite enthusiastic about it now.
I think you summed it up the other day when you said they hadn't played it safe.
Yeah.
Like, we've been really excited by what's been in the
And
in
if
the
you
box.
were a starter whiskey drinker, you're going to get something from it.
Yeah.
If you're like us and, what would you class us as now? Intermediate?
Yeah.
We're still getting something out of it, aren't
Yeah.
we? There's still a few that we've tried now so far, even only 3 in, that we would probably buy that we haven't had before.
Yeah.
Due to this. So that's all you can expect, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going in.
Yeah, so stop talking. Open.
Sorry. Let's see what we've got. I'm interested to see. I think that's also the point, isn't it? It's like, I'm excited to see what this is now.
Yeah, and
rather
isn't that
than
the point of an
dreading it.
advent
Yeah.
calendar? Like, do you remember when you were a kid and you had an advent calendar and it was like, it's what's inside?
So what have we got? What have we got? I'm not even going to. I'm going to show you guys. So I haven't looked. What is it?
I can't read that.
You don't read it. Let's have a look. It is berry bross and rud, peated, cask matured, the classic range. Okay, so we've had a berry bross and rud before, but not this one, I don't think. So that's another one that we haven't had. So let's give it a go. We'll bring up the details for you to have a look at now. Okay, so another one that we haven't tried.
No.
Like I said, we had a berry bross and rud before. Can't quite remember which one it was.
A sherry.
Was it sherry?
Yeah.
So we've definitely not had the peated one
No.
before. So let's give it a go, shall we?
And 4 whiskies in, 2 have been peated or smoky,
Yeah.
and 2 not. So that's
Which
quite a good
again, you
balance.
wouldn't have expected, because most of the time with these type of things, they stay away from the
Yeah,
peated.
or go middle of the road, don't
because
they?
peated can be quite
Yeah.
polarising, can't it? Yeah, if you don't like peat, I
It's
suppose
Marmite, isn't it?
this is one of these things you're going to have to judge for yourself on what we say, because if you aren't into heavily smoked or peated whiskies, then there might be a few that we've already had that you might not enjoy. So you're going to have to that comes down to your personal
Yeah.
taste. You know, we love them, so so far it's been good for us. But just keep that in mind. You know, we're coming from our angle and what we enjoy. So, but looking forward to getting into this one. So let's do just that. Well, nose has got a bit more of a vegetal note.
It's
on
not
that
peated straight away, is
one.
it?
No, bit more grassy, bit more outdoors.
I know, I'm going to say there's a sherry note there. There's something
Yeah.
very sweet there. I wouldn't instantly go, this is a peated whiskey.
I think I would. I'd
No,
say
you'd
the
know it was
notes
peat,
are
but it's
there,
not
yeah.
huge. I think the sweetness is more prevalent.
Oh, I'm definitely getting like a vegetal note.
Can I smell yours then? 'Cause I'm not getting that on mine. Yes, no, yeah. Just what you pick up.
That's the joys of whiskey, isn't it? We both get different things, so I'm going in. But do you like the nose?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. Starts off quite
That's
lackluster
really
when it
interesting.
first goes in your mouth. For me, it starts off a bit nothing, but explodes. A little,
It's a really warm whiskey.
is.
It's made my mouth
Yeah.
really warm.
not drying. It's more
And
of a
I'm going
mouth
to
waterer.
say, and I haven't had this for ages, it's chewable. You have a whiskey that fills your mouth completely and you feel like you want to chew it. It's not thin and
I
watery.
would say the peated, smoky notes kind of fall to the back, and the fruits come a bit more forward on the palate for
I'm
me.
not getting huge peat on this at
No,
all.
it's not a massive peat note, but I think it's definitely the backbone of it. But I think it's just, it's almost stepping back on the palate and letting the fruits come forward. The vegetal note has disappeared on the palate for me. It's still there on the nose for me.
I think, yeah. I think it's more like a straw or the corn. You know, like a... There is a vegetal note there, but it's very soft. It's not like hedgerows and flowers. It's almost like the corn.
It's well balanced,
flavour.
isn't it?
It is very well balanced.
It feels a bit creamy.
There's nothing overpowering.
Yeah.
It's quite a subtle in some ways, but it is chewy. It's a full whiskey.
The finish is quite long. The finish is still with me now, but it's almost evolving as I'm talking. It's kind of it's a bit of a roller coaster going on in my mouth.
It's not toffee, but you know, like those honeycomb sweets. There's something there. It's not toffee or caramel. It might be the vanilla, but there's almost like a or the coating of a toffee apple. From. It's like that. There's a something there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like a sweetness. This is a really interesting whiskey. I feel like I can't put it in a compartment. Category. I can't.
I would say, how do you think that it fits with the box? It's another, for me, it's another good one because it's a brand that we know, as we have the others, but not had it before.
No.
We haven't had a vast amount of whiskies in our time, not compared to some. But the fact that we've been able to do this and only have one that we've had before out of 4,
so far.
And that one, I think, is a left fielder. Burnt ends. No one really has had burnt ends. Well, not a lot of people have anyway. So I would say that a lot of people might be 4 for 4 on not have had these before. So I think that's really cool.
And I quite like that this is an independent bottler. So now they're introducing you to another brand. You know, it's another... So we've had things from... America, we've had things from France, we've had a Scotch, now we've got a... it's interesting, isn't it?
It's good.
I think this is turning out to be everything you kind of hoped it would be. Help you explore whiskey.
Like I've said from the start, I was expecting to be underwhelmed to the point where I was worried about what these videos were going to be. Because how do you do videos about something that you are unimpressed by?
Yeah, I get that.
And okay, we would obviously tell you we're unimpressed, but if it started from day, 1,
it's not good viewing, is it?
It's like bad, then it's like, how's that going to be a fun set of videos? So we're hoping that you're enjoying these because we're enjoying the whiskies.
Absolutely.
So,
and this has been good fun. I've enjoyed this so far.
It's been really good, to be honest.
Yeah. And like I said in the last video, this to me is how I remember advent calendars. You know, an advent calendar, you get the same chocolate every single day. But when you're little or when your children are little, they love it. It's like the first thing you do in the morning.
The shape's different.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not doing it first thing in the morning. We are doing it on the evening because we're at work all day. However, I'm having that same feeling, like that nostalgic... I actually am looking forward to opening the doors. Yeah.
But you also got to remember that the level of what you will get from this will come down to how many whiskies you've had yourself on your bar. Because if you have had more than us, which many have,
and you've tried them
may
all.
have had all of these already. So there's a lot of factors to play into. All we can give you is our point of view from where we are. And for us so far,
it's a bit of fun and we're enjoying it.
You know what I mean? Really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed. So another one that may end up here on the bar.
Fabulous.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next one.
And a partridge in a